What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, and Jerald Anderson. This is the second edition of Sparring Wars, okay? We know that Tyson Fury is preparing for his third fight with Deontay Wilder, and he has sparring partners like Efe Ajagba. He has another gentleman, and of course we have Jerald Anderson. The reason why Jerald Anderson is so important is because during Sparring, another edition, Volume 2 of Sparring Wars, it said that Jerald Anderson is giving Tyson Fury the business. I mean, putting it on him. I mean, really putting them on him. And in fact, there is a backstory to this, okay? For one, Jerald Anderson prepared Tyson Fury for the second fight with Deontay Wilder, you know, and he needed someone to emulate the speed that Wilder possesses, because Wilder is a quick individual, okay? He can throw that sneaky right hand from different angles, and he'll always keep you guessing, and it's very dangerous. It might be one punch, but he can throw it at different speeds. He can chop with it, he can throw it straight, he can loop with it, he can swing it, he can windmill it. Okay, and Jerald Anderson is the guy for the job, and the guy for the job looks like he's doing his job too damn well, because from what I hear from everybody else, okay, Jerald Anderson is giving Tyson Fury the blues. Okay, now I remember Anthony Joshua when he came up against Joey DeWaco. He was all battered and bruised and had black eyes and spots and scrapes. You know, I'm looking for that on Tyson Fury. I know Tyson Fury's slick, and he's very clever and crafty, right? But if someone's giving you the business, especially a young guy with 9 wins, no losses, no draws, and 9 by KO, that's the only way he knows, okay? That, I believe, is the only gear that he knows right now, is to seek and destroy. Okay, like he destroyed Big Baby not too long ago, and it was a pretty big win, okay? And I don't mean Big Baby Miller, all right? So let's not confuse that with the two, okay? Another Big Baby. But I think sparring is very important, and it prepares you, it gets you ready, and it's a numbers game. The amount of rounds you go and you spar with someone, they're going to get the best of you, okay? It's just on fight night, you have to be that much focused because you got to make each and every round count. Whereas sparring, you might take some rounds off. You might not be in shape as you started at the end of the sparring camp at the beginning, you know? Like JD's beginning to spar. This is start beginning training stuff, not ending training stuff, right? You might be into starting trainings, beginning the training stuff. So Jerald Anderson, he is giving, should we hear, he's giving Tyson Fury the business. Now, the good thing is word of mouth is very, very strong. Even John Fury, okay, shout out to Showbiz the Adult, because he let this information out. And John Fury has congratulated and gave Jerald Anderson those stripes. So that should tell you something, because John Fury hardly gives anybody anything for any reason, okay, unless he really means it. That's John Fury. This ain't Tyson Fury. This ain't a guy that changes his mind back and forth. John Fury really kind of sticks to one thing, and that's what he sticks to, you know. And if he can give those accolades and accomplishments and congratulations to Jerald Anderson, that shows you that he's doing something special in sparring. So, and in John Fury went a step farther and said, hey, he's that next guy. So if you know, if he's saying he's that next guy, that should tell you something. But he did add this in there. Oh, he can't beat Tyson Fury yet. Okay, he didn't say he couldn't beat him, period. Okay, he said he couldn't beat him yet, because this guy, this is a kid, okay? All right, he's a beginner, and he's crushing people, and he's on his way, you know, to the prospect level, okay, then to the contender level. You know what I mean? Or, you know, but you know, the novice, the contender, the novice, the prospect, the contender levels, you know, he's moving up those ranks, 9-0 with 9 KOs, and I think he's moving fast. And if he's in there getting the type of experience by giving it and taking it to Tyson Fury, that's showing a lot. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Jerald Anderson noted to give Tyson Fury the absolute business. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.